Hello, everybody, and welcome to the wonderful world of football shirts, a football shirt podcast that is dedicated to all things football shirt and collecting. Whether you are a long-time listener and collector, or whether you're just starting out on your adventure into this brilliant world of football shirt collecting, we are the podcast for you because we cover all the bases. And we are a team of four, and I'm happy that we're all here today. So let's go around let's get around the room and say hello to people. We've first got Woody. Say hello.
Hello. How are we all doing?
Yeah, great.
Hey,
loving this top you've got on today, mate.
Yeah, I forget what year it is. It feels a bit Madagascar-y, doesn't it? But I think it's Juventus 2012. Jake, help me out here, mate.
I would say, I'd say slightly later, maybe like 2015.
Modern shirts like throw me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Agreed,
I mean it's
same.
got the patches on, but yeah,
I had that one without the patches, so I like the fact you've got the badge and the thingy. So I'm happy with that. You okay though, mate?
Yes, very well. Yeah, I look forward to these Wednesdays, and I like our football chit chat. So bring it on.
Let's go. We've also got Jake from Art on Shirts. Say hello.
Hello. How's it going?
It's good. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just currently fact checking that year for us. It was the 2016-17 Juventus away shirt.
Wow.
Reminds me of Higuain, that one.
Higuain. He looks well now, doesn't he?
I was about to say, shall we just crack straight onto that? Because he looked like
retirement.
Just come back from a desert island, didn't he?
Been taken hostage. He looked like he's just been released.
And then we've got our wonderful producer, Helen. Say hello, Helen.
Hello.
You okay?
Yeah, not bad.
How's the weather in beautiful Llantwit?
Nice.
Sunny week?
Yeah, it's good. Good weather, a bit of rain, but you're used to that when we live in Wales. It's nice.
Okay. Well, shall we get on with the podcast?
Yes.
Let's go.
Because what I want to say, first of all, is thank you, everybody who has supported us so far in this wonderful world of football shirts journey. It's great that we have so many lovely listeners who do all the little bits for us by liking, subscribing, and getting involved with the pod. It's fantastic. As you guys might know already, we do have a website that is buymeacoffee.com/shirtspod. If you had a willingness to want to maybe donate a little bit of money towards us, which we then put towards paying for this platform we use to stream. Oh, there's a little, everyone points in your different directions to the Buy Me a Coffee.
Point the other way. Point the other way. There we go. That's much better.
Well, see, now I'm pointing away from it.
You're not, though, actually.
Am I being twisted around?
It's in your grid.
Right, okay. Well, there we go. The more you know, eh? So go to buymeacoffee.com. You can just scan that if you're watching on a TV or on a tablet. You can just scan that and it'll take you to or you can type in the website there and you can donate whatever you want. And like I say, it just goes towards us producing the podcast really nicely. And if you don't already, you can go and find us on all good streaming platforms by typing in the Wonderful World of Football Shirts, or you could just go on YouTube and type in Wonderful World of Football Shirts, and we have our back catalogue as well as a few different like snippets and collections of stuff we've done in the past. Right, there we go. Let's move on and talk about non-football shirt chat. And I would like to kick us off with something that popped up on my Instagram feed. And I don't know, has it popped up on yours at all, guys? That recently you can go on a website and you can purchase a chair that is being sold by Real Madrid. And it's a chair that was part of the old Bernabeu. And it's a bit of plastic and it's costing €139. What it doesn't show on this screenshot image is that if I was to scroll down on the website, for about £60 extra, you can have legs put on it and have it as either a normal chair or a bar stool. Woody, first I'll come
That's-
to you actually, and I'll say, would you pay, not for Bernabeu maybe, if Sheffield Wednesday were
Oh,
not with their, would you buy a seat?
That's a tough one. Because has it got anything?
Woody, let me
I
paint
would.
the picture.
Yeah, okay.
You've got your desk, you've got your new laptop, you need an office chair.
Stop it.
Oh, you need
Hillsborough,
an office chair.
a Hillsborough seat. You paid the extra £60 for those legs as well.
That would be
You
the
know-
most
you know that's
uncomfortable
happening.
office chair I've ever sat on in my life. But yeah,
But
probably
you would
would.
look so good.
But does this have like stuff to tell you it's from Real Madrid? Is that the logo in the top
Yeah.
corner? Is that what they're putting on it?
So you can't really see it, but on the website it said it does have office certificate, authenticity certificate.
Okay.
I guess if you're a super fan, you would want it, right?
Well, you know Gaz, Norwich Man Cave Mania,
Yeah.
who we met at the event in Essex. I think he's got one of his and his mum's seat at Carrow Road, I believe. Now, that's sentimental and that's beautiful. So it's got so many reasons behind it. So I'm all for that. So yeah, it's a bit of a Marmite one, isn't it? Really?
Bit of a head scratcher. I would like when fans revolt and they start ripping up chairs,
Yeah.
or like when
Free.
away ends go mental in like European nights. I'm like, just be careful with it, please, and I'll stick it under my jumper and walk out the stadium with it, and pass me one of those chairs nicely instead of throwing it at me, trying to hurt me.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. That was a good start. Woody.
Yeah.
You got some non-football shirt chat you want to talk about?
Oh, well, Jake had to remind me, to be honest, because do you know what? It's been such a whirlwind of a weekend that I've not really come to terms with understanding how awesome it was. So, you all know Sheffield Wednesday have been through trials and tribulations over the last season. It's been our worst season to date. Not from a financial aspect, but also from a playing aspect, hemorrhaging players, yada, yada, yada. You know the story. On Friday, it was confirmed that we have now been purchased by an American conglomerate called Storch, or surname Storch, or Stork, as you pronounce it. So there's lots of merchandise going around saying "Make Wednesday Great Again," very Trump-esque.
Nice.
But there's lots of that going on. So the actual purchase was successful as of Saturday, and it was announced at the home game at Hillsborough against West Brom at 12:30. Some of you may have seen the video. It is unreal. Firstly, the introduction of the owner to the fans, which I defy anyone not to get like goosebumps when you watch it because it's incredible. And also, as a sort of final piece, everybody looked to the scoreboard in the corner of the stadium and it had minus 15 points, which is what we would start next season on in League One. However, it starts going down like a little counter. So it goes from 15 down to 0. So we start League One
Amazing.
on a level playing field with new owners. The new badge is potentially coming back. And we're also going to hopefully change kit make.
And is the points thing because you've got new owners? If you would have stayed with Chansiri, who would have still owned the club, he would have been docked points again.
Yeah, because the deal fell through, and obviously there was lots of financial constraints with the EFL. They were docking us 15 points to start next season, but the 20 million takeover took place. What I've also found out today, that Chansiri missed selling the club within minutes of a previous bid, which means he left with nothing. So it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So yeah, well happy.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy
Thank
for
you.
I'm happy for all Sheffield Wednesday fans.
Sorry,
Well,
Woody. With this new owner that's coming in, does that mean as of next season, obviously the points tally, like you said, down to 0?
Yeah.
Have you got the embargo lifted regarding transfers?
I believe so. I think everything's kind of been
Fresh
tidied
start.
up. Yeah, I
Brand new
think it's
fresh
completely fresh. And it
Oh,
feels
love
like
that.
promotion. Like you saw, Hillsborough was full.
Yeah.
Like a sellout.
Yeah.
And everyone was wearing Hawaiian t-shirts, Honolulu Wednesday they called it. And everyone was celebrating as though they'd kind of won the league. You wouldn't know we were getting relegated, so it's amazing. We just got our club back. That's all we wanted.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really good.
Nice. Jake, have you got anything non-football shirt related?
Yeah, I have. I've got a few things. Firstly, like just to link on from Wednesday, at the girls' team that I help coach, we've had a new player join us this last week who wore a Wednesday away shirt. Woody, we've spoke about it on the pod before. It's a few years ago. Macron with the A up flat cap sponsor.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you couldn't stuck out like a sore thumb amongst the against the Liverpool and Man United kids. But yeah, it was cool to see. It was cool to see a sort of lower league club being represented with the young footballers.
You made her captain straight away, yeah.
Oh, she's not looking after the finances anyway. That's for certain. And then just to sort of follow up on that chat, my non-footballing football chat is about kind of the grassroots football and stuff like that. I've had a week of it this week. It's been pretty intense at times, and I know that we've got listeners which are deep involved in it as well. We've had guests on. Aaron, even though he's in Germany, runs a grassroots football club. We've had Glovesy, who runs a grassroots football club. Yourself, Rich, you're involved in grassroots Sunday League football as a player. And we've all sort of had our varying experiences with the FA at that level. This week I've had to sit through an FA appeal / tribunal for an under 14s player who has been accused of doing something that she was found not guilty for. And it was very, very intense, a little bit farcical at times. I felt like it was actually held really, really well by the lady that run the actual tribunal. She made sure that our player knew everything that was going on and the reasons why. So I cannot fault them enough. For that. Yeah, she had to cross-examine me, who was a witness.
Poor girl.
And it was my first experience of it. And I know some of our listeners have probably had to sit through things like that before in the past, but it was very official. And she actually had to have a guilty or non-guilty verdict at that age group, which I found quite intense. But yeah, I had that this week, which was a little bit of an eye-opener. Especially considering the accusation that was made and who it was made by and the lack of statements that came from the opposition, how seriously they took it. And like it crossed our conversation when we were talking. It was like, well, it's just he said, she said, isn't it? It's one side versus the other. And they really need the referee to be the sort of deciding factor. But a lot of the referees at that level are also very young. And a lot of them are under the age of 18. So it's a lot of responsibility to add on to their shoulders as well. So, yeah, just had that. And then also I've spoke about it before on the pod this season where they've made a bit of a farce of our league and have told us that our team and another team have finished joint top. I was relayed some information about how the winners is decided, and I asked for some proof on that, which they couldn't give me. And then the reason, so they said it was going to be based on head-to-head results. I said, "Oh, that's cool. Can you just show me the document with that on so I can relay it to the parents?" An hour later, they were like, "Actually, it's going to have to be a rematch, like a one-off match." And it's like, "Oh, right, okay." So
a cup final.
So, like, everything that you said before for the last few weeks has just been, I don't know.
Did they wait till you were in the car and then they rung you with the verdict so that you couldn't contest it? Or
they emailed. I emailed a guy just to say, like, look, can I have it in writing, please? That in the document, send me the document which says that, and then I can relay it.
Yeah.
And then an hour and a half later, the big secretary from the actual county messaged our secretary saying, "Oh, actually, you're going to have to play them again for like the league decider." And it just kind of I've lost all faith in it a little bit. Not the actual grassroots football, because there's so many positive stories and volunteers that give up their time to make these safe spaces for these kids to sort of grow and feel comfortable and enjoy football. But I've had real sort of negative interactions this past week from the actual people that are organising it. And I know it's probably quite a common story. So I don't know, just wanted to put it out there to people that have also experienced grassroots football and how it's run, and whether they want to just drop me DMs and drop me some stories, because it can get frustrating and it can get a little bit like you're talking to a brick wall. But I just wanted to sort of, don't know, air it a little bit, because it has been frustrating. It has been frustrating.
Is the young girl all right?
She's okay. She's, honest to God, her mentality is incredible.
That's a hell of a thing to go through. Then
she's a mini Roy Keane. Like, she is our mini Roy Keane to the point where like she's like our voice captain, and she not only sort of drops encouragement to all the players, positive ones, she'll make them step up if they need to as well. She's not afraid to say, look, you got to put a foot in. And she's like a coach on the pitch. She's brilliant. And that's the reason why, like, there was calls for her they were like, I don't want to go too much into the incident, how it happened, obviously, but she was been brilliant throughout, and she got what she deserved at the end of it.
So when's the actual rematch? Is that scheduled, or?
And what colour flares do you need us bringing?
Yeah, it's not scheduled as yet. We're just going to wait for both teams to sort of decide on a league date, on a date in the diary, which both teams have got like their best players available. But obviously we've got like Whitson and stuff like that coming in a few weeks. So like people are going on holiday. So it's just, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to wait and see. But flares, horns.
Yeah, we'll try
maybe a drum as well.
It's going to be even bigger, the atmosphere for it now.
All of
Nothing better than like a midweek game, like when the sun's going down.
I've said we need to do it midweek. It should be good on a midweek, but we'll see how it goes. But I just wanted to have a little chat. I didn't want to put a downer on it, even though it's been quite frustrating. But like anyone who else has listeners been involved in grassroots football and have shared experiences, or are going through something right now, drop me a DM and let's just have a chat, an event. And you never know, we could actually do something if we talk to the right people.
Get Glovesy involved, he'll sort them out.
Aye.
Before we move on, Helen, I'll come to you. Have you got any non-football shirt chat that you might want to bring up?
Oh, I'm not sure. It's all starting to feel quite World Cup-y, isn't it? I keep seeing great news items about particularly Scotland fans doing cool things to try and help people get to the World Cup. Because obviously, like, it's so expensive that so many people can't go, but people are like rallying together. So I saw they, like, a group of fans were doing like peer-to-peer reselling so that people didn't get scalped tickets. They've hired like a fleet of school buses in America because it gets around some like transport regulations, and it's to like all trying to get fans to stadiums at a price people can afford. And I love these stories. I think we're going to hear more and more of this, because it's such a difficult event to attend from the UK, it seems, the price of it. I think we're going to hear some really gorgeous stories about people getting there one way or another.
Thank you. I like that. Let's stay on the World Cup theme whilst we are. And Helen, I didn't put this on the rundown, but Jake did send some pictures of the World Cup badges. Are you all right to quickly get that up?
Give me a sec.
So we'll stick on the World Cup theme. And Jake, you noticed something that was announced this week, that England are going to have a special patch for the 2026 World Cup in America?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. The sort of report which I read today was it sort of showed images of the new World Cup patches, which all the teams are going to have. But so as they've done for the last couple, they're not just going to be standard one uniform patch for each shirt. They're going to have lighter ones and darker ones depending on the shirt colour. But they're also this year, which I've never known them do before, release a gold patch. And it's not just going to be on the previous World Cup winners' shirts. It's going to be on the last one. It's going to be on all of the previous World Cup winners' shirts, I believe. Reading the sort of report, we can see there on the image that they've used. They've put a gold one on the Spain shirt there, and then there's a white and gold one on the Argentinian away shirt just there.
Yeah. We won't be putting one on the Italy shirt, though, will they? Oh, do you see
That's
what
the patches
There's the England shirt.
Is that the England shirt that we had on last week?
Ah,
It's because I had to click on them so that I can add them to our video.
and we said Norwich as well.
So apparently these are the one side of the patches. There's going to be another side patch as well, which is dependent on what sort of cause they're running with this World Cup. But yeah,
it won't be respect. What do we think of that? What do you think of that, Woody?
I don't like the patches. I don't like the idea of. I mean, Uruguay are going to have it from winning in 1930. Are we saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm guessing
it's
so.
Great that you can celebrate the countries that have won it, because congratulations to you. But obviously, the tradition has always been the winner of last time has the patch. So, actually, hold that thought. Have they had the patch, or has it always just been a star added to their like this?
I've never known a champions patch before. I've never known that.
Yeah, I don't know.
They wear it post, don't they? Because, like, I know I'm thinking of obviously club teams, but you get that golden
the little crest in the middle. Yeah.
I would assume teams wore that for their games, but it feels like, to me, it feels like another way of selling more tat for it.
Yeah.
Because you've got to just add the extra special badge. You know, let's just say, for argument's sake, you can buy your England shirt for £95. You could buy it for 105 with a normal World Cup badge, or you can buy it for 125 with the special gold one because we won a World Cup once, which I don't know if you know, we won the World Cup in 1966. So we don't stop going on about it. Yeah. So we're all in agreement that it's a bit of a...
This World Cup seems to become more and more commercial and marketing kind of focused than I can ever remember a World Cup. And if it's Infantino, I mean, is this his second World Cup, third World Cup?
Oh God,
I'm not too sure actually. Yeah, not too.
He's done Qatar, didn't he? And then obviously
definitely did Qatar. Yeah,
he do Russia maybe, but I mean,
I don't know actually. I don't know.
I saw a huge hike in like nonsense at Qatar, and it's getting ridiculous.
Woody's nonsense meter was just off the scale.
No.
I like this idea. We've obviously got Woody's grumpy train, but I also like Woody's nonsense meter. And like how high it's going at the moment.
I want to hear more stories like Helen was saying about people trying to get on a school bus. Like that's way more exciting.
Well, I'll tell you what, I was going to save it for later, but you just said it. This World Cup is becoming more and more commercialised, and we've already said on the pod that it's getting more and more expensive to support your team. And so it stemmed from a couple of weeks ago. Last week on the pod, I had who's going to buy that as a cheap, nasty-looking England shirt. We all kind of laughed at it. It said not for adults, or it's for your work sweepstake. And then, Woody, you posted a picture and you went, of this England top that I assume you saw in a petrol station or
something. Petrol station. Look at that.
And yeah, it's pretty awful.
Yeah.
In our estimation, right?
Yeah.
But it led to a conversation that you and I had, and then we got everyone else involved.
Yeah.
Of supporting your team. The World Cup on a budget.
Yeah.
I think is what. Do you want to, I mean, obviously, do you want to run with it a bit and tell maybe listeners what we discussed and what we want to do on the pod?
Yeah, I mean, we've highlighted on numerous occasions the kind of the tat and everything that's kind of been brought out around the World Cup just to make money. However, there is a spin to this, isn't there? That we've said as well, that if you can't afford the real thing, you still want to support your country. You've got young kids that want to wear a football kit, that sort of thing. You've got to think of today's day and age about being able to shop on a budget, whether it's the whole kit, the shirt, whatever. So we've come up with the idea of challenging ourselves to support the World Cup on a budget. So we've worked the logistics thus far as to how it's going to go.
It's a work in progress. It's a working title, work in progress. But we also want you to get involved as well. The listeners, we want you to get involved as well. So what we're looking at is we want to know how we can help people support your country or any country or support the World Cup, but on a budget, but also not giving money to the big guys.
Yeah.
You know, the big companies like Nike and Adidas who, you know, don't care about them. So what we're going to do is over the next few weeks before the World Cup, hopefully, we're going to do either one or two things or both things. We're either going to set ourselves a budget of, let's just say, 30 quid, and we're going to try and find the best football shirt we can for that price, and or little bits of tat to go with it, bunting, if you will, and cups that might be a World Cup shape, and or we are going to rate and review all non-official football shirt merchandise that we see. So
I think this is 2 episodes. I think we need to do both.
Oh, I think you're right. So what we need from you guys, if you go to an Aldi, if you go to a Lidl, if you go to a Morrison's, if you go to a garage, or you're in Matalan and you see an England or a Brazil shirt, take a picture of it, send it to us. We will give it a rating of, tell us the price point, likeness to an England shirt of sorts, and how cool we think it is.
Yeah.
And this could be for anything, you know, whether, you know, also that Umbro sometimes do a range, don't they? So that counts. Get involved. We like it. And yeah, I think it's going to be good because not everyone can afford to buy the New England shirt.
Yeah. And that's okay.
So, that is absolutely okay. And you know what? That's going to lead on to this, because not 10 minutes later, Woody sent me a link to Vinted. And I think I paid £4 maybe for
you
3 or 4 pounds.
Didn't. It's arrived.
It arrived.
Oh.
And it is an Adidas template top that is a red and white painted kind of like wiggly striped shirt. Now, the reason why I bought it is because this is very similar to a USA 94-ish shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And £4 is all I paid for it. What could we do with this shirt to make it? You know, Jake is already looking at it and being like, well, I could mock up a USA 94 badge and print that on it.
If you put a number in the middle of that shirt, it would look lush. Yeah. Honestly.
An
Adidas number.
Name on the back.
It depends how you want to go for it. You could do a like for like, or you could do a spin on it. You could do a modern spin on it.
Hold the press here, guys. I think that shirt, though, is better than the actual one we discussed last week. The Nike
for sure.
Adidas. The Nike American shirt.
Oh, the new one. The new one that they're going to be
wearing.
It
looks better.
Yeah.
So you're onto a winner there, mate.
Bargain.
4 squids.
Thank you. So that's it. This is the idea that we're going to run with, and we'll try and... So that's
the one we were talking about last week. I think your one is nicer.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, let's just talk to...
Look at his face.
What's it called? The MLS, Major League Soccer, and to be, hey, listen, America, Team America, go back to Adidas. Nike suck.
I've just thought, actually, so their actual 94 shirt was curvy stripes, wasn't it? Not hoops, like the modern day one is.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Pretty much exactly the same
as
that.
It's really similar. Maybe a little bit thicker. less
Yeah.
stripes.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, again, I don't really care. Like, if I could get a USA badge of some sort there, and then maybe a number on the front. It has to be a number on the front now. I think you've got it.
Yeah.
And a USA player.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So this is it, guys. just to kind of close it off, we are looking for World Cup on a budget. How to support your team, a team, doesn't matter, on a budget. So we're looking. We need you. Yeah, support the A team. Support any team, be it Scotland, be it Brazil, Argentina. So yeah, if you go to a shop, you see some football shirts, take some pictures, tell us the price points. We will look at them, rate them, and review them. And then hopefully just before the World Cup, we will have our findings and we will be able to help you support the World Cup on a budget. Boom. Right.
Nice.
Let's move on with the pod. Helen, can you bring up the Bolton Wanderers thing? Guys, I'm going to go back in time.
Oh.
And did any of you know this beforehand?
No.
No.
All right. So, guys, on the screen now, there is a tweet, and I'm going to read it verbatim if you don't mind. So it was a guy called Glenn Joyce on Twitter, or X, posted, "I remember presenting a shirt to the board of Bolton Wanderers Football Club for approval for the next season. We loved the design and we're certain it would be a hit. My bosses thought it would be good experience for the new boy. I wasn't aware of the hatred of red due to Man United. They did. I stood there with a predominantly red shirt. I talked, presented the shirt, listened, talked more, and in the end got approval to make the best-selling away shirt ever. Nice feeling to go back to the office and tell them to start production." Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah, unbelievable. That's a dream right there.
It's it's the idea of you working and designing a kit, and because you're the new guy, they're like, the bosses are wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Look, that red kit, he's going to get absolutely torn apart by the Bolton Wanderers committee. He's going to get absolutely ripped to shreds. And then he comes back and produces one of the greatest away shirts of Bolton Wanderers history.
It is. It's a phenomenal shirt. I can never find it. And if you put the Football League patches on it, wow-a-woo-a.
That's the worst Borat impression ever, but I also love it.
Mine. But it is phenomenal. Well done, Glenn.
Yeah.
What a shirt.
Jake, that's the kind of like mad sort of dream that you'd kind of just makes you want to shout for joy, right?
Yeah.
It mentioned Man United in there, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it mentioned Man United in there. I didn't know it ran that deep.
Neither did I.
Because Bolton have had red away shirts before that.
Yeah.
So I didn't know it read that deep. I love the fact that he's managed to swing the consensus of the crowd though. And it is a beautiful kit. I love those Bolton Wanderers Reebok kits where the big Reebok going across the centre.
Yeah. How good is that Reebok as well?
It's a beautiful shirt. It's very simple. It's clean. The colours complement each other really, really well. It's almost like a Bologna-y kind of like red and blue, isn't it? It is nice. It is nice. They kind of had a few hits, didn't they, around that era? The home kit had the big Reebok going. They had a green one as well, didn't they?
Woody got it.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go.
So,
it's beautiful.
So for those who are listening to the pod, what year was it roughly? About I want to say about 95, 96.
94, 96. Yeah.
About that, yeah.
The reason why I know that is because they beat Wolves in the playoffs with it. At the time, Bolton Wanderers were sponsored by Reebok. Their kits were made by Reebok, and they played at the Reebok Stadium. And this shirt itself is a really thick blue and red striped shirt, as Jake's already pointed out, like kind of Bologna style. And so the shirt doesn't have a kit manufacturer badge in the sense that it's usually a small one. It's just a really big Reebok sign going all the way across, which kind of makes for this wonderful, kind of just the interesting design as well, really, because there's only one Reebok. It's missing a crucial element to a football shirt, which I think makes it stand out a bit more as well.
Yeah,
that Reebok's so close to the badge as well, isn't it? In the middle.
I know normally that would be something we'd go ew over, but it actually works, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it does. I think that's a wonderful story, and it's. I think it's little things like that, because a lot of the time now we all talk about new shirts, so it's nice to hear a little story of something that's a bit exciting.
Good on you, Clem.
Yeah, I am going to now move on and go to the next segment, or a segment that Woody really likes in the pod, called "Who's Buying That?" Who's buying that? Who's buying that? Who's going to buy that? Who's buying that? Welcome to Who's Buying That? And we start with an entry from Woody, who sent this image along with a little voice note. Do you want to do the voice note, Woody?
Who's buying that?
You sounded like that dude. Who's got the green duck? You're like the green
Orville.
duck. Orville, yeah. Sounds like Orville then.
Wish I could fly.
That Euro 92 bunny is gone for you now, Woody.
I know.
It's going to be Orville.
Right. Woody, talk us through what this is, what it's
I don't really know
supposed to look
myself.
like, and where it's from.
I always get this name wrong. Is it Shein? Shine?
Shein?
Shein?
Yeah, Shein.
Anyway, that's where it's from. It's Germany. Now, guys, it's a bit of a rip-off of Adidas. So it's the USA 94 Flame template, but the top half is black. And then there's the flames, which are grey, dark grey, light grey, black, and they fuse into a white shirt.
Yeah.
The badge, if I can get it, it says "We are all in this together,"
which is, of course, the High School Musical theme. All in
Thanks,
this
Helen.
together.
Right, okay. Underneath the GER, and then what does it say on the left-hand side? Is it GER again?
Just GER, yeah.
Okay. So this came up as a German shirt. It was very much a get your shirt for the World Cup. This one came up with a delightful chain. So, yeah.
So
what do you think?
The question is, who's buying that? I will just jump in really quickly and say I don't like it because there are 2 football badges on it.
Yeah.
That's what does it for me.
Template-wise, though,
banger.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
If that was an actual Adidas, get rid of the Jer on the left, but put the Adidas.
Yep.
Put a Germany badge, get rid of the Jer above it.
Yep.
Maybe throw in a little flag colour on that pattern.
Yep.
It'd look incredible.
Hear me out. If you put the badge centralised, just below the neck, and then if you add the number just sort of around centralised, maybe.
I think that sort of tighter, repetitive flame, because we're used to just that one really low down one coming into the centre, aren't we?
Yeah.
So they've kind of duplicated that, so it's kind of like a zigzag going across it.
It's quite Club America.
If Club America would love that in their colourway, they really would.
Yeah. I thought although it's a who is going to wear that. I mean, it could be me. One of the badges.
Says the man who is currently wearing a white and black zebra striped shirt.
Yeah, there we go.
So do we feel like it's based on this? What?
Yeah.
That is
what
yeah.
And Germany 1994 shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Al Shaw, I believe, has a massive collection of this template, and it is called the Germany template. That is what it's called. And this year, that template has been remade for that Club America, and also for Hamburg's home shirt. Hamburg's home shirt. Yeah. But what they've done is they've gone bigger. So they've expanded it. So it's like less squares. But this one has gone smaller and repeated the pattern. I feel like another brand has also done this for lower league clubs. I want to say like a Fused Sport, maybe, or who's that one? Icarus, maybe. Something like that. They've done similar.
Yeah.
But of course, they're football shirts. Actually worn football shirts, where these are designed to be fashionable items. I like the white, grey, and black. I like the mono kind of element to it. Like I say, though, the only thing I don't like is the fact there's 2 badges on it. That's the thing that ruins the football illusion for me.
Mm-hmm. And guys, if you are going to buy this, I recommend to size up considerably, because Shein are quite tight.
Definitely go for the largest one. You'll either get a bit baggy or nice and snug. Thanks, Woody.
You're welcome.
I also had an entrance for who's going to buy that, and I'm actually going to go to the official England Football Club website.
Ooh.
Not football club, the official England store. And it popped up on my Facebook that on the official England website, you can buy an England NFL shirt and an England baseball shirt. So here is the American football shirt. And
I like that.
Marshmallow.
It's the colour is marshmallow. The colour is marshmallow. It's not even white. It obviously it's this one though. This is the England football team baseball jersey, which is really baseball-y. It's marshmallow coloured as well. It has pinstripes. It says England in that classic England font we all know and love. The England badge just below the N and the D. The price points for both of them is £60. And for me, who's going to buy that? If I had £60 to spare, I would buy that baseball shirt.
Yeah. Are they Nike?
I would. Yeah, they'd be Nike, wouldn't they? Yeah, because they make
they are official
MLB
Nike
jerseys. Yeah, and that's probably why they do the NFL shirt as well, because that's made by Nike as well at the moment. So, Helen, go back to the NFL jersey if you wouldn't mind. This one I don't like so much. I know you just said it. Jake, what are the positives for you on this one?
I quite like that marshmallow colour. I think we should see more marshmallow coloured shirts. Because I'm not an NFL fan. I do like the jerseys though, so they don't really mean too much for me. I like the collar with the three lions just sort of underneath it. I think that's a gorgeous touch, because isn't it usually the NFL logo that's in that front bit? Yeah, so they've kept like that running. There's a little cross I can see on the back of the shirt, which is quite nice. I think it's cool. I mean, are we sure this is Nike? Because wouldn't Nike have had the swoosh the wrong opposite way? They have it the opposite way, don't they, on the football jerseys?
If I'm not mistaken, they have it the right way on one sleeve and the wrong way on the other sleeve.
Yeah, so they both look like they're forward facing, don't they? Like if you're running forward.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I believe so.
This is quite England Patriots though as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Rich?
I guess, yeah.
No, it's actually nothing like the New England Patriots, but it's just because it's. But I can see why you think that. Well, the Patriots. You don't think it has New England written on the Patriots jersey? Yeah, no. You can get the New England jersey. I'm like, what?
Oh, are they just doing? I'm guessing they're just doing these two jerseys because the World Cup's in America.
I would assume so.
Then it sort of refers back to what we spoke about before about just releasing any old tack just for the World Cup.
Yeah. Are they doing it for every country? I wonder. There's Nike.
Ooh, that's a good question. A
Well,
Brazilian.
Adidas released those big baggy ones, didn't we? We saw them a few weeks back.
We looked at those.
I can't find that German one for love nor money, by the way.
Oh yeah, the black one. Yeah, it was nice. That was
£300.
Oh, Jesus!
Yeah.
Not that
gosh,
nice.
I've just thought if they had a Brazilian one. Remember that Brazilian away kit we looked at last week? If that was in like dark blue with like yellow pinstripes, or that tree forest green, the frog green in pinstripes, that would look incredible. Nike,
Yeah, man.
listen, we've got it. Fine.
We'll have to have a little hunt. Have a little hunt for some more of those.
Helen, would you be buying any of those? But obviously not because you're Scottish / living in Wales. Would you
buy an England top?
I wouldn't. I think these are quite boring to me. I like the idea. I see the concept, but I think that the execution of these is quite dull. I don't think there's any creative risks being taken here at all. They look
That's an interesting
like
note.
the most obvious baseline decision making.
It looks AI, that does, doesn't it? That baseball jersey.
Yeah, so they haven't figured out where England's going to go yet.
And just shoved the Batter Free Lions badge underneath.
Yeah. That's an interesting topic, though. That I like those. I didn't know they had them.
Speaking of the World Cup in America and the American theme, I was on Vinted the other day looking for some David Beckham style merchandise, and I came across a 2008-2009 LA Galaxy away shirt, which is blue in long sleeved, which was great because Beckham liked to wear long sleeves. And I noticed something really odd with it. Guys, off the top of your head, can you see what's odd about this shirt?
The MLS badge is right down by the cuff for starters.
The MLS badge is right down by the cuff. I thought, that's a bit odd. That's got to be a fake. But then I thought I did some research, and apparently it was a thing because the home shirt of the same era, Helen, can you bring up the white version?
Ugh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look at that.
I didn't know that.
Why is it there?
I guess because you know, like how like the short sleeves, the patch is on the lowest point of the sleeve, pretty much. They've opted for the same theory for the long sleeve. It's like, I guess it's like the question: where'd you draw the bow tie on a giraffe? Like, do you have it up underneath his head, or do you have it right down above his chest?
I actually really like that MLS badge as well. Like, there's not many sleeve patches I like anymore, and that MLS one just looks quite traditional, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah,
it's cool.
It's
do
like
they still have that now?
No, isn't it a shield? Isn't it like a shield?
Yeah, it's that blue and red shield. Going by what Jake said, I think it's obviously because David Beckham moved there, and I reckon they just went, "Yeah, we're going to make it look official. Let's read the rule book on where the patches go." And they probably just read a manual and said sleeve patches go at the bottom of the cuff, all thinking it's all short sleeved, and they've gone, "Okay, we'll just put it at the bottom of the cuff then," and gone, "David wears a long sleeve. Where do we put it? The bottom of the cuff, like it says in the manual."
Has it got anything to do with him wearing the captain's armband, maybe, and hiding it? Or
it's a good show.
Well, that is a good show. I don't know, but
good kits,
obviously,
aren't
then yes, unfortunately, I missed out on it. I took a bit too long researching to see if it was legit, and it got sold for 30 quid.
You were reading the MLS rule book.
I was. Unfortunately, it had the blue one we're looking at had Beckham 32 on the back, but it all faded and cracked away. So I would have needed to repair it anyway. But it's a lovely shirt. I think the following year was the year that Adidas had that broken 3 stripes just at that area, so the patch did move.
Right.
Yeah, I thought that was a funny little quirk.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I got 2 more things to talk about. One is a surprise, so I'm actually just going to send this image to Helen, and Helen can keep it a surprise for you guys because I want to know if you know. Because if you know, you know. But if you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. Do you guys know? Maybe
No,
you
I don't
do
know.
know. Right, okay, Helen, I've just sent you that. Just keep it there. Guys,
Harry
I did
Kane
do some more.
scored.
Harry Kane just scored.
They're still not
All right.
going to go through, though.
I got two more quick topics to discuss with you really quickly, and I'm sorry I'm going to be hogging the mic a bit. Did a bit more purchasing of vintage, so it wasn't just an MLS style shirt. And also, friend of the pod and friend of yours, Helen, Liam Byrne, who I love, sent me a wonderful gift of.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Cool.
Hello.
Is that their goalkeeper jersey? I think it is, isn't it?
Lotto as well.
Yeah. So I don't know if you can see, but it's. I think it's that Lotto Grimsby / AC Milan template. You know, the one that's got the stripe across and then the lines down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But in orange, and I think it's beautiful. It's such a lovely looking.
I didn't know they did that.
Clean. For this, I mean, do you remember, Jake? We spoke about it earlier in the season, didn't we? They used all of the kind of classic Lotto templates. So the other goalkeeper shirt is that Fiorentina band template, but with half the swastika removed.
Yeah, they had a real cool promo. All of the shirts were shot in Italy, not Wimbledon.
Yeah.
All the promo stuff, like on these canals and stuff.
That's great.
Yeah,
And then I had one more that I purchased from Vinted, and this one cost me a grand total of £9. It's a Wolves home shirt from, I think, I want to say 2014, maybe. Puma, long sleeved with some Sky Bet Football League patches on it.
They are officially 2014 to 2016 patches because I've been researching them myself.
Oh,
You know, I'm not the only nerd here. So yeah, I like this. It was very cool.
What era? Who was your standout player then? Who was the cult hero?
In long sleeve.
We had Noah Dicko, Bakary Sacco, and Benica Phobie.
Bakary Saka.
Sacco.
But who would have worn long sleeve in that kit? Would those would have worn long sleeve? Kitely? Was he there?
No, he'd gone by then. This had been like post relegation, back up again. So we had like Michael McDonald, Kevin McDonald, sorry.
Michael McDonald as well.
Yeah, I know.
Kelly McDonald.
Kelly. Yes, good.
We're going to say
good
Steve
players.
for a second then. Steve McDonald. Sorry.
Right, okay, finally, I've got a little footballing oddity. Jake, if I said
Hello.
to you, name me a footballer that threw his toys out the pram when he couldn't get the number he wanted, so he went and did something interesting to a football shirt to make sure he got the number he wanted. Can you think of the one player that we all think of?
Zamorano.
Woody, would you say the same?
Oh, yeah.
Now, just remind me, he wanted number 9, was that right?
Yeah.
Certainly did.
So
he was number 9.
So he was the number 9. Then he moved, but the number 9 shirt was already taken. What was the deal?
I didn't know that.
They got a certain number 9 in.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around, as in he couldn't have it when he come in, but he was already there.
I'm sure Ivan Zamorano was already there, and then they brought in Ronaldo, who took the number 9 off him. I'm sure that's how it played out.
Sounds
So
right.
then, Jake, what did he do?
So he took the number 18, but he put in a little plus sign in between the 1 and the 8, so it equals 9.
Gosh, he must be the only person to do that, mustn't he? Helen?
Dun, dun.
Oh,
Well,
dear.
if it isn't Adi Akinbaye, who used to play for Wolves, I don't know when this was, but he loved the number 10 shirts. And I don't know if you guys knew this, because I didn't until yesterday, when yesterday, as time of recording, it was the 5th of the 5th, 2026. Somebody posted that Adi Akinbaye had... Well, Woody, do me a favour and just tell everybody what you're watching, what you're looking at here.
So I'm looking at the back of Adi Akinbaye. wearing a 5+5 shirt, which I can also tell you, going on the sleeve patches, it's probably from a 2001 to 2003 era.
Waiting for that. I knew you'd get that.
Who is that club though? Is that
you know what?
that's Crystal Palace?
Is it really?
Is that Palace?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was
think
going to
so.
guess it's something like Dagenham and Redbridge because I thought he would have been old by then.
Oh, actually, so let me have a look. You carry on. I'm going to Wikipedia Ali Akinbaye.
Cool.
Said nobody ever.
Yeah. One search.
Would you like to start a Wikipedia page for Adi Akinbaye?
Number Google Wax.
Oh yeah, I used to love doing those. That
was Dave Gorman, wasn't it?
Dave Gorman.
What was it?
Yeah.
2002 to 2003, Adi Akinbaye played for Crystal Palace. 24 appearances, 3 goals. It is Crystal Palace.
Does it say anything about his number?
Oh, okay.
Akinbaye.
Yes, he arrived in February 2002. On arrival, he surprisingly took the high number 55. Where does it say the rest of it?
Who was number 10? Did we say who was number 10 at that point? Who kept him away from his number 10?
It says here, which his preferred shirt 10 was already taken.
Johnson,
Okay.
I'm saying.
I think so, maybe.
Oh, but that or Dougie Friedman, maybe.
Ooh.
The Wolves.
Right,
Sounds like a Dougie Freeman thing to do, that does actually.
Sounds a bit Dougie, doesn't it? 2002, 2003. See, look, now I'm on my laptop. Look, I can do all of this.
Oh, we're away.
He's got the knowledge at the end of his fingertips.
Right,
Anyway.
number 10, Sean Derry.
Sean Derry.
He's a midfielder. He's number 10. What the hell?
Yeah, get a proper number, Sean Derry.
Take 5.5, Sean.
Who do you think you are getting a number 10?
Yeah, that's not on.
Sean Derry. Hold on a minute.
QPR.
Old looking guy. Always looking
and
old.
Sean Derry's son just got knocked the fuck out on like 2 days ago, didn't he? Playing football for Chelsea.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
he did.
him.
I didn't know it was his son, though. But yeah, that was a horrible injuries in that game, wasn't there? A couple of bad ones.
The
see,
Morgan Gibbs White photo was awful.
Oh.
The still just after it happened, and you can see like white on his forehead.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
Yeah, God, Jesus. Horrible.
Oh, thank you. Guys, wear shin pads and always protect your head. If you could wear shin head pads, I don't know.
They're called helmets.
Helmets. Wear helmets.
Rich, can I just drop in I know we're just coming up to time now. Can I just drop in one last little story, breaking news?
Please do.
So Bayern Munich have just been knocked out of the Champions League tonight, and rightfully so, because they wore next season's kit in a second leg semi-final. What an unlucky start to that tenure as a home kit.
Yeah, that's always a big risk, isn't it? Because that's what's going to be remembered by now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Stupid thing to be doing. Anyway, guys, that is it. That's the end of today's recording. Thank you so much for.
I had fun.
I had fun too, mate. And that's all that matters, really. I'm going to tease next week's episode. All being well, we are having we're having our May's edition of Desert Island Kits. That's right. And we are having
Drum roll.
Yeah, I know. You think I would have it right here? Next week's episode, little tease, as long as everything goes all right, we're having May's edition of Desert Island Kits, in where Asa from Football Creatio will come on the pod and he will give us his 3 football shirts he will take with him on a desert island, as well as his favourite drink, snack and packet of crisps. If you want to listen to that, or if you want to listen to all of our previous podcasts, you can go to YouTube and you can type in The Wonderful World of Football Shirts and we will be there. You can also go to any good streaming platform, type in The Wonderful World of Football Shirts and you can find us there. You can also go to @ShirtsPod on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and that other one, X, although we don't really post on X anymore, and that will have links to all of the places we've got the podcasts. If you want to get in touch with any one of us, you can. Woody, if people want to find you and get in touch with you, where can they find you?
Instagram only at WoodyW1988, and also that 90s Premier League podcast.
This will go out on Sunday, so will the thing you're doing at the moment be relevant, or will we missed it by then?
No, it's ongoing. So the retro football weekend will be on the 22nd of May. So we are asking any football shirt fan to wear their favourite 90s Premier League, Division 1, whatever English football team you would like to see them wear in today's current game. So we're asking you to send in your photos. 22nd of May, which is a Friday.
So the 22nd of May, which is a Friday, we want you, the listeners to this pod and to that 90s Premier League podcast, anybody to wear a football shirt and send in what you think they should wear nowadays, right?
Yep, spot on.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Okay. Jakey boy, where can people find you?
I am at Art on Shirts FC on all of the social media platforms.
And let's just really quickly, because we didn't get a chance to last week, you featured, or your artwork featured in a little video by a certain Man United striker.
Yeah, I did, yeah. Benjamin Šeško finally had his shirt delivered to him. It's kind of been a long time in the coming. I knew it sort of, it was going to him. It actually went via, weirdly, the official Manchester City shirt framer, which was quite a random little guy getting a United player his shirt framed. But yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's good, and he appreciated of it. Even though I now have a new thing where I forgot what he said. What did he call it? This thing. So now I'm actually This Thing FC.
Nice. That's awesome. Helen, if people want to find you, where can they get in touch with you?
You can find me at crabslum.com. Or I think actually I'm the only Crabslum. Me and Reese and our kid. So I think if you just typed Crabslum with an H anywhere, it would come up with my accounts.
There you go. Just give it a go, guys. Let's get Helen's search engine up a bit. Let's get a bit of search. Just search for Crabslum and see what's happening. See if you can find another one. And guess what? You won't. You can find me on @EvilGeniusRich, and you will be able to see that I completed my carry the weight challenge. I managed to lift
well done.
200,000 kilograms, and this weekend just gone, I managed to play a game at Shrewsbury Town's New Meadow Stadium, which is very lovely.
Is it nice?
And then it's a nice stadium, nice and simple. Pitch is lovely, great facilities, and then played my game at Walsall Bescott Stadium, and that was superb. The grass was beautiful. Look at that guy warming up in his Love Unites t-shirt and my goalkeeper gloves. So yeah, a fantastic event. And last week I said I had a co-ord suit. That's what I wore. I was the coolest motherfucker out there. Thank you, Helen. I looked cool as heck, and I felt like I was just coming off the plane at France, about to go to a game.
Look at that pose as well. Did you know the cameras were looking at you there?
I did not. I was saying hello to somebody, very nonchalant.
Yeah, it looks like you're doing a press conference.
It does.
It does, because the person's got the camera. Yeah, I'm just happy to be here for the boys, and we're looking to put in a strong performance, and yeah, it's just a big occasion. Yeah. So yeah, you'll see a few of those. Oh, look at that one.
Were you wearing any Crocs in that outfit though, Rich?
No.
Please tell me.
I did see the price points were 80. Was it 80 or 85 pound for the Umbro Crocs? Which, if I had a spare £85, maybe. Anyway, right, that's it. We are the Wonderful World of Football Shirts. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like it, rate it, whatever, and just join us on the Instagram and like all the stuff. And if you do have any football shirts you spot in the wild, or any football shirts you spot in the wild you want us to talk about, please send them in. And if you see any budget-friendly World Cup shirts, definitely send them our way, because we will look at them and talk about them. Jake, please say goodbye to all our beautiful listeners.
Goodbye, everyone. Bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye now.
Right. Well done, guys.